Hi, beautiful people. How you been doing? I hope so far on these 8 or 9 days of 2025, it's been treating you well. Uh, Actually, it's 10 days because I apparently am lost. So, how's it going? It's been a couple weeks since I've spoken to you guys. And well, as I said, I've been taking some time off because I was trying to put in order some subjects that I had and I hear and things that I had gone through and understand and studying humans and myself and things in my life and things with my daughter and things with how to try to put this life in order and how sometimes it doesn't make sense and how sometimes it makes sense and how sometimes if there's a God or who exactly hears me and perhaps all these things that yourself has asked and it's like things make sense and at the same time they don't. So well, I got here, I picked up a hobby. I've been crocheting. I finished finally a scarf. I've been trying to learn how to crochet a scarf, and I was getting frustrated because I couldn't do it first, and then I was like, nope, I just gotta learn how to do this. And now I'm trying to make like a small blanket, and there are some of my tarot cards, and that's my notebook as well, where I've written like 4 pages about a lot of subjects that I myself ask and trying to get answers. And well, perhaps this could have been the first video since I decided to upload. I believe my channel said that it has been up for a year or something. But at the beginning, I didn't post anything. I didn't do anything because I was scared. I didn't know what to do or what to say, even though I had all these things in my mind. And as I said, things that I I see, I feel, I ask, and well, again, I didn't know how to put it in order, and that's why I took some time off. And I've been still on my meditation journey. Before I said that I was meditating and I was doing it, I was just not being constantly with it. I would, feel tired and I would do like 3 days, and then the other days I didn't want to do it because those were the days that I work and I get up super early. But then finally I said I cannot do that. And today, if I'm not mistaken, is day 15 that I've been doing back to back. And it's been making me feel much better. And I feel very grounded. Right now, I feel sleepy because it's time to go to bed. It's like, at least on my time here in Georgia, it's 11:41 p.m. And by now I should be on bed, but because we are here in the south and we don't get that much snow or icy days that often, sometimes we tend to close roads, and it's funny for those places that snow and rain, ice and all that. They make fun of us here because we are not used to. So anyway, uh I believe my last video, it had to do something with my daughter that I was feeling a little bit down because she and I are trying to buy our house and we are renting from a place. We are grateful that we have a place that we can rent, but sometimes she leaves, her clothes over here or her plates as she finished eating dinner. And I tell her that, sorry, that makes it not good energy, at least not for me. And I was feeling a little down because of that, because I tell her that no matter where you are at, whether it's at work, whether it's at home, whether it's at school, whether it's working out, whatever, you have to treat everything as the way that you want it to see it. And I keep telling her that if you want to see your life as a chaos, then that's how it's gonna be. And I was feeling down because I have these conversations with her, uh, maybe every, I don't know, every 5 months. Sometimes there are certain energies with the moon that makes me feel a little bit um, more, what could be the word? Mm, more passionate. For some of you, perhaps what will think more crazy. I mean, it does feel like that sometimes because there are some changes with the moon and the world, and some of you, like myself, tend to sense it a little bit more, and we don't know how sometimes handle it. And as well, what I'm gonna talk to about today is just a little bit about that. Um, well, I've created this channel just to talk about how we are or how I am. I mean, I am a person that believes in energy. I am a person that believes in the paranormal. I am a person that believes in fairies, deities, gods, goddesses. I mean, what other things are out there? Everything that perhaps you heard of it, and there are perhaps other things that I haven't heard of, I will believe in it. Because we live on this planet that has been created for us, and we chose to live here. And a lot of us believe that in reincarnation, a lot of us believe in being here, which I just mentioned, reincarnation. And some of us believe in all these things, and some of us take a lot of passion with political stuff or celebrities or things that really don't matter. And we tend to forget that we are a source that come from one thing. Some of you call it God, some of you call it just the universe, or some of you call it the source, which to me at the end tends to be the same thing. Perhaps you would disagree with me, and that's fine. I really don't care. It's not about me trying to show you what's wrong, what's right. It's more so what I sense, what I tend to see, and how I just been doing some changes. And perhaps for some of you are going through the same things and are trying to perhaps hear just a little confirmation here and then, trying to see if you are going the right direction. And sometimes you may find some words that may feel familiar, and you could say, huh, that sounds like something that perhaps I have experienced. And I also love, yes, I love doing readings when it comes with tarot or oracle cards. I just don't post that many, or I don't think I have done that many, except one time with my charms and sometimes with other cards. I don't try to focus too much on that because I believe there's a lot of channels already that do that. And with myself, I just want to focus on the things that I see I experience, and I'm just a little bit more weirder than your typical weird. I don't um I don't try to take life that serious, even though sometimes society makes me feel like that, because we are in this society that, if you don't work, you don't eat. If you don't work, you can't pay your rent. If you don't work, you don't have a life. That's how it feels like it. But I've been experiencing that I may not have it all yet, but I'm working on that and I'm getting there. And that's what I want to show, that sometimes you are just gonna have to let go and walk by faith. And you just have to know that you cannot stress too much, because you yourself plot against you. And I've been learning that I don't have it all right now. I think I have like $50 at the moment, but I was able to pay everything else. And right now, life or myself, it's putting, is being put on a test. I'm being guided just to keep trusting and letting go. And that's what I'm doing. You will say, well, that sounds kind of messed up. If you only have $50 and you gotta, buy food or go to work or things like that. But I just, as I let go of that, l- little by little, sometimes, $10 appear here, or somebody gives me 20. I do work in a restaurant. My restaurant does not give us our tip out at the end of the day. I receive my money every 2 weeks. But sometimes, even though the majority of people do not carry cash, there has been time that people do have it, and voila, I get cash for that moment. And it helps me, to buy a little bit of something. Nothing fancy, but it helps that moment, perhaps with the gas. And I've been learning these past 3 weeks to let go of so many things. And I don't know how to describe it, because until you allowed yourself to put in that situation of letting go, you will understand. I am with you with the moment of how am I gonna survive, right? This is not the type of life that I want, and I get it, because I did not expect to work in a restaurant too long. This restaurant that I'm at, I haven't been that long, but I've been in this industry for a while. And even though I work hard to obtain my high school diploma, I got my green card, I got other things, it's been tough to find a job that could take me because of my age. I mean, for some of you, perhaps 44 is not old, but for certain things, they are. So, and what am I good at? Talking. I wanted to have a psychology degree, but when I've noticed that it's too many years, I didn't want to be involved in school that long. So I'm just like, let me share my crazy experiences with you. Whether it takes off or not, I still don't even, it doesn't bother me. Whoever needs to listen this, it will listen, and whoever doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is sometimes. I know a lot of people hate that. It is what it is. And we just gotta move on and just appreciate the things that we have, the things that makes us happy, whether it's $100 or whether it's $1. And not on this video, but I very soon will put my one of my emails, so that if you are interested of me doing, like a tiny reading for you, I will put a link on it. As I say, not on this video. I am not trying to sell you anything. I've done this with some other coworkers, and I will have some of them to leave a little review about little some things that they asked for. And they had given me whatever they felt like it. If they wanted to give me $1, $1. If they wanted to give me $2, $2. I just want to help. I've been trying, well, I did try actually. I printed some flyers, but I guess because I'm not that famous, people probably are like, well, I don't think she is predicting anything or whatever. I mean, I don't watch news like that. We only have YouTube, right? Most of us perhaps see all the things that are happening through YouTube. I don't watch the news. I don't think there's anything good, because there's always propaganda or crap out there that is trying to make us keep us separated, as as we are dumb or something like that. And that's why I watch the news. I like fantasy, I like sci-fi, I like stuff that are just gonna make my mind go somewhere else. I I'm a person that has always been very hyper and always got me in trouble when I was little, because my mom didn't have any patience with me. And I learned some things that I needed to change for myself and within me. And that's what I want to share. And some people, perhaps they they don't see that as a lot of following or whatever. I don't know how to put the word. My eyes are closing. But I just want you to know that I am interested in helping, on giving a little bit of my time to you. And if you are in searching or looking for a little help, I will be here. Very soon, as I said, I will let you know so that I can have my stuff together. And hopefully, I'll get to meet some of you. Anyway, this is why I started my channel, because I just wanted to share a little bit of changes. I believe we do need it. Um, there's a lot of things happening already, and we need to stop paying attention to that. I understand that it is perhaps sometimes inevitable, but remember, you are working on you. You are working on things that need your matter, not things that are being told or sold to you in a way that you have to feel that you have to go against other human beings just for thinking different than you. And I just want you to connect with you. I don't want you to think that this world sucks, because it doesn't. There's a lot of very beautiful things that this planet offers, and we just have to see it past all these crazy things that are being put out there from other authorities that are just not in a level that they should be, because all they want is power, and that unbalances our lives. So again, I'm a weirdo. I know this sometimes, perhaps these words may not make sense. And that's how I am. I don't make sense because I like being different, perhaps more different than you or others that will say, well, I'm a weirdo. No, trust me, I'm weirder than that. But it doesn't bother me. I am who I am and I like it. So I hope that you keep thriving in whatever that you are trying to do. And I hope that you find a little bit of rest for, I mean, if you are going to bed or if you are waking up. I hope that even if it feels that you haven't fulfilled this passion that you have within, that you will give it a little chance and that you will find some peace. Anyway, I will talk to you another time and just take care, be safe, whatever or with whoever you are, and know that nothing is working against you. You just need to open up yourself a little bit more and you will understand. I love you and I'm sending you a big, big hug. Bye.